How many Democrats won't sign on to this?
Well, thank you for having me. And I don't want to characterize aid to Israel as a Democrat versus Republican issue. There are very many Democrats that are concerned about funding our ally, Israel, as well as providing the aid to the Palestinians, which is part of this package as well. And so I think that we'll find that there may be some Democrats that won't vote for the bill because of, aid to Israel that is not conditioned. But there will be many Republicans as well that don't want to fund Ukraine. They really don't see the threat to our democracy that many of us see. And so I think that there will be whip operations on both sides. Should this come to the floor, to make sure that there is some kind of package that leaves the House. As you indicated earlier, when you talked to my colleague, Representative Spence-Berger, we don't even know that we're going to see a bill come to the floor because our Speaker, Mike Johnson, has said that it won't come. And so we have a discharge petition. And that's an up or down thing. 218 votes, and that's the trigger for the discharge position. And so we don't have the opportunity, which many of us would like, to provide more or less aid to one or more of the entities involved in it. Many of us are concerned about unfunding the UN aid to a human rights organization that serves the Palestinians. And so, but this, we won't have the opportunity to amend it. It'll be up or down. And I think that that we have enough votes that, despite objections to individual components of it, could really pass.
That would be a pretty remarkable moment, Congresswoman. A lot of Republicans are asking for accountability, among other things, before more money is sent to Ukraine. Do you want to see additional strings attached to money for Israel?
Well, just let me say, I think that our president has really said the quiet part out loud. A lot of us are very concerned about Israel taking our friendship and our relationship for granted. And that, Netanyahu continues to brag about the fact that he's not listening to us. And it's very clear to some of us that there could be more targeting of capturing and killing active Hamas leaders, and not this carpet bombing that we have seen happening. We're very concerned now that the people in Rafah absolutely have nowhere to go. But again, Israel is our ally, and the opportunity to provide those conditions has not emerged. It sort of will be an up or down vote. And I don't think a lot of people think that having that conversation in the middle of this conflict is appropriate.
Congresswoman, finally, on another matter, you do sit on the Ways and Means Committee. Obviously, a tax deal was able to pass, actually, in the House of Representatives, awaiting a vote in the Senate. A test vote on expanding the SALT cap, though, just failed in the House. Should that be the end of this effort, or can more work be done on the SALT issue in particular?
Well, I am, what we had today was the rule for consideration of SALT, and that was to eliminate the marriage penalty for SALT, which is an entirely different issue than just voting for SALT. I don't think marriage penalties are good. So I think that that the rule may have gone down, but that was not the vote on SALT.